The realities of caregiving for dementia and Alzheimer's patients. Enjoy. Stare down.
Oh. Bruh. Where my chill?
Say, you want this?
Not the teeth. Bro, you gotta be patient for this job. I could never. How much this dimension are you just being an asshole? Oh!
Yo.
Not down the ear canal.
Not the loogie.
Oh, that one was wet.
Someone spits on my face like that?
I don't give a damn what you got.
You got dementia. You'll forget about this in 10 minutes.
When I beat your ass, we'll see if you remember this.
It's sad because then I've seen the ones where it's the worker is literally beating up old dementia.
I've seen that. They'll throw them on the bed and this and that. Like,
Oh, shit.
it's almost what you signed up for.
It's funny you say that. Like, yeah, there's definitely probably clips of healthcare workers abusing the patients.
Yeah.
And in my messed up head, I'm thinking, what did the patient do? Like, is this payback? Or maybe the person.
Was it well deserved?
Like, hey, maybe they had it coming.
Maybe Dolores needed a little slap.
All right, she spits on you. You put yourself in this lady's shoes. She's spitting on you and shit, being like, trying to throw shit at you.
I mean, I applied here.
And then it's time to put her in the car. How gentle are you gonna be?
It's just you and her.
It's just you and her. Now, there's a right answer.
You put her in bed, throw her on the ground, get up. So you're supposed to help her get on the bed, you just gotta slip her out a little early.
Get up.
Whoops, don't be so clumsy.
Whoopsies. I don't have the emotional
Exactly.
regulation to be able to
Cancel this
be
one.
calm in this situation.
You really got to keep it together here.
I don't have that level of composure.
Because their families are themselves already paying for your service. You're getting mistreated like you're not even a human.
The facility could do about this lady, keep a bag on her face or transfer her to somewhere else. Because she can't be spitting on me like that.
And it's like, are there more workers here? I don't want to be assigned her anymore. How about that? Can I just go? Somebody else needs to take this.
Can we lock her up?
Unless
Can we put her in a bubble?
Unless she's like that to everybody, then fuck, dude.
I'd like people in the comments who work. I know there's going to be probably a bunch of people who either do a similar profession or are nurses or are caregivers or work in the healthcare industry. I would like to hear their stories about having to deal with shit like this, because I know firsthand from hearing with friends who work with angry old people, they'd be hella racist old people saying some crazy shit.
I heard something.
What the
I heard that once.
the old people be what, each other?
That's what. Well, they really. Some of them be horny. My bad.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. My fault, yeah. I don't think they really have an option to.
Because you know they make it advances and shit. Being
There's a Netflix show. It's pretty messed up. It's like one of the healthcare workers that literally slept with the disabled handicapped patient, and like he couldn't even speak and can't even write.
and he was having.
Yep.
What am I doing?
I guess he had like a little board where he was able to type stuff, and she asked him, "Are you down?" And like, yeah. Anyways,
I missed that. I missed that Netflix show.
it's on Netflix.
What's it called?
It's a
It's
movie.
You watched the whole thing?
Nah, it was too hard to watch because once I was like, I heard the story, I said, okay, if he comes out looking a little too handicapped, I'm gonna be upset. He did, I stopped it. I couldn't even.
Yeah, like the caregiver.
Because they had to like carry him out, and I said, you slept with him how many times? And my brain couldn't rack that, and she kept saying, it's consensual.
It was a movie or like a documentary?
Documentary.
She
just
like
one
manipulated
movie.
him, right?
Yep.
Well, she would like be guiding his hand to the
That's
button.
it. Yeah.
He'd be
yeah.
like moving the hand.
She would make him say, you want to have sex.
He said it.
Look at the screen. That's what he said.
Then when they interviewed him and the mom in the kitchen, I was like, okay, this is just messed up. But
People are dirty.
I don't know how often this happens. The fact that the ones that are publicized is probably a lot more than we think.
And I wonder what this lady does when the camera's not recording. She's obviously not going to react because she's the one recording it.
And she
She's not
probably
gonna out
shows it to her
herself.
boss. Look what happened today, but
But you know she'd be saying some stuff to her off camera. You know she'd be doing some stuff.
Crazy beef. She probably wasn't a nice woman before the dementia. Hateful people that are old and then they get dementia and then they're still hateful and old. And it could be, or yeah, I'm sure it also happens where they're nice and then they change as a person because brain deterioration. Yeah, and everyone's gonna have their little medical debate.
Yeah, because you can't be racist and then just say Alzheimer's.
So I'll just knock you out. Ah, it was the Alzheimer's. My bad, black lady. Well, hell no, she recording it because this is not her first time doing it. She would have been resting, but not in peace. Oh, The gifts that people are putting, all the gifts are just people knocking people out and Hulk fighting and shit.
I'm not built for this job.
Yeah, I won't be prepared for that.
Some people that even just do the teaching like preschool kids, they'll like throw the kids on the ground because they can't even control how the child acts.
As a caregiver myself, I wouldn't be sitting there putting up with that. I would very insistently tell them they cannot do that to me. And if they continued, I would step outside and call my manager. Like, what the kind of reaction is this?
I think she wanted to get that clip though. That lady was clearly already bothering her and doing these disgusting things, and then she just
Knowing she was about to do something else, let me just
record it, and then who knows? Maybe she was able to switch out with somebody else, or somebody else comes in and steps in and is like, "Yo, calm down, lady. Damn, that's somebody's mom."
But yeah, you can't allow someone to do that to you, regardless of
no,
the
literally.
issues
Yeah,
they
you're
have.
paying here to get taken care of, but you can't disrespect me.
And I ain't doing not anything for the clip either. Like,
Yeah, no,
don't-
that is crazy.
I ain't letting her do that.
You
just
let
to
her
get a
spit
clip.
on your face just to show people what she's doing?
Yeah, because you also want to say how you should react. You shouldn't say like, "What should I do?" You should have reacted.
I would have been like, oh, hell no. We're putting you the spit guard that they use on
Yeah.
criminals.
Oh, you want to spit? Yeah. Like so you're gonna be in a bubble now. Bubble boy.
You know, I feel for the elderly people.
Something like
gonna get
dementia it's sad.
No, we're all gonna get old. The scary thing. And what sucks is you could have signs of that for like 20 years before you actually fully are not there. So
You see people like Bruce Willis that has it just took his whole life away pretty much.
yeah, he's not like in movies anymore.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Definitely on his way out.
Damn, I would have been in prison.
Generations are just like teams, and you just stick together.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
You kind of just talk shit on the other teams.
Sophomores.
It was better when I did it.
Mine was the best class. Everybody says it.
Everyone
It's
says
the
that,
best
bro.
class.
Real shit.
I would never go back and redo it because mine was good. Yeah, because you only knew it one way. Like that, you can't change your thing. It's physically impossible to go experience it twice. This is respect to those that do put up with maybe not the spitting, but just helping them in general when they're pretty handicapped at that age.
Yeah, I can't think about what these caregivers have to go through. I'm sure that's worse than this even sometimes.
What do you do when one of the patients are out of hand?
But why is she asking TikTok? Go ask your boss.
What would you do in a situation?
What should I do, boss? I thought you were asking me.
She's on live.
What should I do, guys?
Send me a galaxy if I should slap her.
What's up,
Send me a rose if I should.
I just got spit on. And I wonder what it's like being an old person that starts developing dementia. You don't really know.
Frustrated, you're mad.
Like, what is it like to lose your mind? Like, what the that's a pretty scary thought.
You're kind of probably on autopilot because you're probably not fully there.
Maybe hallucinating in a way. Like I'm sure if she was in her right mind, she obviously wouldn't be spitting. So yeah, it sucks that something in her brain kind of took over. It's a
Especially
sickness,
if you were
but-
like in the military or something. Now you're just like having flashbacks too. When you're 22 or 17, watch people die. Now you're, where am I? And you're like freaking out in the kitchen and you're seeing other old people. And
sad seeing the dementia videos of like, oh, my dad has dementia and they don't even recognize him or remember who they are. I'm like, that's sad.
No, yeah, I've
That's actually like, it feels like they're dead in a way.
I've been around some old people like that, and it's sad on the. I've seen like dad try to tell them who they are for like 20 minutes and nothing.
Imagine that.
But they were happy. They were still talking like, nice to see you, but they don't know who the hell you are.
You gotta learn how to live with it at that point.
Yeah, what do you do when your mom doesn't recognize you? But they're there and they're talking. They're not like a vegetable in a bed somewhere.
Yup.
Like they there.
They could play card games.
They lost their mind.
And that's the person. It's like,
Think about that, like how does it happen? Think about how beautiful it is that we even have memories and we could remember what we did in certain times. What in our head is making us even we go into the file cabinet in our head and oh yeah, I did this, I remember that, I remember how to play guitar, this and that. At some point, at some age, something happens that things don't connect anymore and you don't remember things and you can't remember what happened.
dying, what do you get?
That's sad. And you don't know who it's gonna hit harder, who it's gonna hit at all.
It's like, damn, if I had read for 30 years, would my mind have been stronger to hold me tight inside versus I just kind of did whatever shrunk my brain.
And a lot of people live in the now and are doing all these bad things to their body and not really worrying about the consequences or how you're going to be in the future.
Yeah,
that's everybody, which sucks, but
What's the long-term effects of us scrolling every day on our phone, even for 5 minutes? That's got to add up in my head at one point.
then we don't know what's it going to take for us to live longer. There's no right answer. So it's like you can try to do all the right things, eat healthy, go to the gym, work out, but then you have people that do all the bad things and live till 105. So it's like,
yo. There is a lot of luck played into this too, I feel like.
yeah, like, and you could try to put yourself in the best position doing the best practices and you still might get cooked.
Exactly.
That's all I can do is like, let me try my best to follow certain pillars that I've seen statistically will help me, put me in a better position to do better with my brain development as time goes on, my body, etc.
yeah, that's the mindset to have. It's a win-win at that point. You get something out of it.
Because even when you go crazy, you don't know you're going crazy.
She doesn't know she's going crazy. That's a bar.
And that's why she's crazy.
And she thinks I'm allowed to do this. I'm allowed to just spit on this person person and she can't hurt me. Knowing that I'm frail and if somebody pushes me and I fall on my head, game over.
I don't have that strong memories of this time period, but my grandmother passed away. I believe she had, I don't know which one it was, Alzheimer's, dementia or
one of those, yeah.
And I just remember, her brain deteriorating and her being worried and thinking that there was some crash or accident or something. And she was like crying, thinking people died or something, but that it was all made up in her head. And I specifically remember her not liking the lady that was like sitting across from her because she thought that she was conspiring against her.
And had this whole story in her head.
Had a story in her head. Yeah. You gotta be careful about so-and-so. Yeah. She's doing some other shit.
No, my aunt's like husband, his parents passed. They were probably in their 80s. They had Alzheimer's, so they let them stay at their house and take care of them. But sometimes 3, 4 a.m. they'd go in the room. They'd be gone and they would just go outside and walk like naked in the neighborhood, just up and down. Luckily, it didn't bother anybody, but like they have to go find them. And it was like a every night thing.
Chain them up.
And I'm like, damn. And then like, damn, that's your parent. You have to go grab your like 8-year-old dad and mom like, dude.
Butt naked. Dude.
And it's like, yeah, what in the brain is telling them whether I'm hot or just take this off and go outside, just run, walk.
Yeah, it's altered in a way, just like when you do drugs, you start hallucinating, doing things. So maybe at that point, your brain is almost in the permanent state like that or something. I don't know how it works, but...
Yeah, because to them, it doesn't seem wrong.
Because to them, it's like...
I'm doing it.
Yeah, she probably thinks this is some creature I need to spit on to kill or something.
I don't know.
She was talking to her. She had something against
Yeah,
it.
she took her teeth out. Or took her dentures out.
Well, you're not going to eat anything ever again. You throw that out.
Yeah, throw it at me, see what happens.
You know I give you your food every day. I know where your snacks are.
I'm not the one. And the people at Hollywood Boulevard tweaking out, they're in their own thing. They got a whole scene in their head of what's going on. It ain't really what's going on.
How come they don't get caretakers?
You want to go?
I don't.
You gonna take care of them?
One of them came in there and signed up. Like, what do you need to be like taken care of?
yeah.
Right?
Hey, I'm crazy.
Money? Yeah.
I'm crazy.
Give me a place to stay.
Oh yeah, because they're not doing this for free.
No, they're probably, that's probably,
They're
rat
paying-
money
they're
right
paying a
there.
lot.
Well, even crazy people, I've seen things like this unfold. A legitimate crazy person who's unwell can get submitted to a facility only if even like their family sort of high-key forces them to do it. And even then, they can just leave. So there are actively psychopaths. And there's nothing anybody can do because it's against the law to just put them in a loony bin or not drop them off on an island. Looney Tunes Island. Looney
Land.
Oh, shit. And they all just sort of go crazy together.
Yeah, they could fend for themselves. Because actually, it would be almost just normal. It wouldn't be loony.
Right?
If everyone's loony, is it really loony? We're the loony ones.
If everyone's loony, then they're all actually normal.
And we're loony.
Yeah.
We're weird for putting them over there.
Well, because how much money does it cost to look after someone? It's a lot. To look after crazy people who are unwell and schizophrenic and crazy. But if you all just put them together,
My full experiment probably gone wrong.
plausible or ethical it is, but
Walk into the water.
just let them duke it out.
I mean, they would probably all forget to eat. They probably wouldn't even know.
They wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And they would look like this sick, no one monitored them. Yeah, I would slap the shit out of her I was in that situation.
Oh, man. Yeah. Look around. Not the throat hold up against the wall.
Undertaker.
You don't gotta hurt her. You just take what she needs.
Take
Oh,
what
you can't find your teeth?
And you helping her look for them. Meanwhile, they're in your pocket. You're a hero. Spray bottle.
Knock some teeth out. Give it back.
But you know people do that too. You know people abuse people. They'd probably be having a spray bottle.
It's better
Slapping
than
them around.
slamming them.
Oh, a water bottle, just water, just spraying them.
Because you probably got patients throwing shit and doing random things like peeing everywhere.
Or they hit you with some art. What do you get to do back?
Right? Like if she's spitting and doing all this stuff, what's stopping her from whacking her over the head with something?
Like if the grandma slices your arm, you just get a big cut. Do you get kicked out or do you just get a pass because, she doesn't know?
She has dementia.
And I'm over here like, yo.
Yeah, when are you done being the bigger person? Sometimes you gotta handle fucking business.
She gotta stand on business.
Sometimes you have to. All right, grandma, I believe in equality.
I don't care how old you are.
We're equals, okay?
Human to human.
You wanna hit me, I'll hit you back.
I'm the caretaker. I'm about to take care of something.
If you spit back in her face, how does she react? You didn't like that, did you?
You didn't like it?
She might like it. Maybe she thinks it's a game. We don't
play
know
it.
what's going on in her head.
Yeah, we can play a game.
She also didn't move. I think she wanted to just get her clip.
And she smacks the shit at her once she gets in.
Just kidding, it's all satire.
Sorry, there's probably somebody who watches with their parents being taken care of right now. I don't Or their grandparents.
Because if I seen this and this was my grandma, I would go there and be like, I am so sorry. Let me make sure y'all are good here. Like,
tip.
Here's a tip. Like, I'll move her if you guys are uncomfortable.
Grandma, get over here.
Grandma, be spitting. I told you not to spit. I'm paying for your rent here. Like, spit. That's their one rule is not to spit. You keep spitting.
They're gonna kick you out.
And what happens when it is your own relative saying some mean shit to you? And they're being mean.
You gotta just let them.
You just think it's super extreme right now.
Oh, stop saying that. What did you just say to me?
Like, grandma, stop.
Grandma, stop. I don't give a fuck about this dementia. You a bitch. You a bitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah, your grandma swings on you.
Yeah, grandma swings. Oh, shit. These are all funny, hyperbolic scenarios.
You can just do whatever and just say you have schizophrenia after, right? Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was an episode.
Wasn't me.
I'm insane. I'm insane.
I'm saying, I'm good now. What's for lunch?
Man, I've heard about, this is so off topic, but people that try to plead insanity just to get away from jail time, and then they actually have to go to the insane asylum, and then they have to go crazy because, oh, fuck, I'm not actually crazy. But then they go there, they tie you up, and they treat you like a crazy person, and then you end up just becoming crazy.
Yeah, because you get out of.
You don't have to do the jail cell.
Yeah.
But then you have to go to the psych ward or wherever, the mental asylum, wherever they put you. And you're like, oh, shit, now I'm with the crazies, and they're fucking treat me like I'm crazy.
I have watched that before. Police interrogations, they'll try to pretend to
Yeah.
be psycho. Oh, what's happening?
And it don't be working sometimes there.
Then they'll like break character when the cops leave, but everything's being recorded, and it's like a gotcha.
You're at a police station. Of course, we got cameras there.
But then I've seen ones where they actually are crazy, and it's like, oh shit, get them out of here.
Like, send them away now.
In conclusion, respect your elders and do things to keep your brain healthy.
Someone spits in your face.
No spitting, unless it's this lady, in which case,
Keep it coming.
Give her a hawk too.
and then you gotta give her a taste of her own medicine.
Yeah, she just did the hawk Tua. It's trendy. She's trendy. Leave her alone.
I saw the video.
She watches TikTok.
Haley does it. I can do it too.
Trying to become viral.
She went viral, all right.
Jillian likes.